Today, I'm listening to Tandingan sing Rolling in the Deep. Keep watching. Hi everybody, it's Christi Bovee with the Voice Love Company. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the little bell below so you don't miss a single video or when I go live. Today's video is brought to you by Groove Digital. Groove Digital is a suite of products that includes all the tools you need to run your online business without having to worry about managing the multiple subscriptions to a variety of services every month. It's a one-stop shop for things like brand websites with full navigation, custom domain names, and the ability to sell your products and services online. No matter where you live in the world, you can get your online business started with Groove. And today, for a limited time only, you can get started for absolutely free. No credit card, lifetime access, unlimited usage forever. Take a closer look and pick up your free account with my affiliate link. Details in the description box below. This video is also brought to you by enthusiastic voice lovers just like you. Thank you. Well, it's time to go back to the Philippines today and hear the wonderful vocal stylings of Tandingan, who is singing from the Wish Bus. The Wish Bus is a radio station that actually has concerts on a bus in the middle of cities across the Philippines. I'm not sure if it's certain cities or just Manila. You guys can maybe leave a comment below and tell me a little bit more about the Wish Bus. For those of you Filipinos who are in the know, I really would love to know more about it. You have told me so many great things about this performance. Let's not delay it any longer. Let's dig in. You can see the bus from the outside. That's cool. Beautiful.
We could have had it.
Ooh.
Rolling in the deep.
Okay, I'm stopping right there because I want to make sure we're not breaking this up. Really interesting. Obviously, she has some sort of processor on her voice. It sounds like what used to be called a vocoder, which actually was like a synthesizer. You would sing into it. It would make your voice sound mechanical or robotic or just really cool, basically. And I'm hearing something very interesting on her voice, very affected, but in a really good way. I also noticed that this is the guitarist from the last KZ video I did, where she was on The Singer. And he is just a beautiful musician. Wow, incredible. He obviously has classical training. You can hear his classical chops as he's playing this beautiful picking here in the beginning, in the intro. And so it's just the guitarist and the drummer I'm recognizing as well. So this is going to be really interesting because Adele's Rolling in the Deep has a pretty heavy kick drum all the way through it. Already I can tell that KZ's jazz sensibilities are coming forward here. And so I'm really interested to hear how this goes on. Let's keep going.
You had my heart inside your head, and you played it, you played it.
Okay, here we go.
Wish 1075.
I am just stunned by this arrangement already. How fun is this? Some of the best things I've heard on this channel have been through the Wish Bus. They don't hem their artists in and say you have to sing it exactly like you've done it on a recording or what have you. they really allow them to be creative and step outside the box and show what they can do. KZ is just a phenomenal vocalist. She has so much depth and breadth and width to her talent. It really goes far. And so for her to be able to just sit and make music like this with her pals is really cool. So now they've hit time, right? The guitarist is laying down a really nice groove. The drummer is coming along for the ride. And we're still getting that vocoder kind of sound on her voice, that synthesizer kind of sound that she's singing into something that's transforming her voice, and it's really, really cool. Another thing I just have to mention, because I have been to the Philippines, I want you to look in this frame here where I've stopped at the little jeepney in the window that's going by in the background. Very, very much a Filipino way of transportation, of getting around. It just brings back such nice memories of my trip to Manila, and that was a long time ago, but one of the highlights of my world travels for sure. I love it there, I really do.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your ship bare. See how I live with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire all burning in my
she's got
heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark.
So she's obviously got some sort of a click track playing where she's singing with herself. She's got background vocals. I don't think any of these two other guys could be singing that. It sounds like she's singing with herself in some sort of format. I'm also listening to see if there are any other instruments on this track that they are obviously playing to. I don't hear any others yet, but maybe some are going to come into the picture here. So this is really cool. You've got a really small space. I have seen more musicians than this squeezed into this little sound booth, but it's not very large, and so you can't have a full band. She's got the best musicians right now, and maybe something else will kind of come in with this track that they are playing to. Let's see what happens.
The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep. Oh, you had my heart inside of your head, and you played it. Check this out, ha. Mga ginamay na manulubit ang mga propeta, pilit ko kinakasa. Dala ko ng mga kargada. Papatunayan lang na di ka na makagalaw sa mga sinatan. Hindi mo na matatagalan ng mga babala. Ito kasi malayo, ha. Parang sakit at kumikirot. Nilabalang kami katunggalingan. Uy, kumupulupot. Ngayon natindihan mo na ba? Malaking pagkakamali na ako pang binangga. Mga na mga talata sa mga pinitawid ko na liriko. Di mo na makakayanan nito. Pinabato ko ng mga salita para di ka na makakagalaw. Katakataka na nito kalakas sa pinakamalawit ang kailangan ako na pinaparahas.
Okay, gosh, what happened? Oh my goodness. That was so awesome. I don't even know. What is going on right now? She went into this whole like rap thing. I'm assuming in Tagalog. You guys can help me. I don't think she was just making sounds. She actually was saying something. So please let us know, those of you who speak Tagalog, let me know what that was in the comments below, because I want to know what she's saying. There may be something, I haven't even read anything yet. There may be something in the description box. Then she goes into this swing section. Okay, we are going to deconstruct all of this at the end, but holy moly, that was amazing.
We could have had it all, rolling in the deep. Oh, you have my heart inside of your head, and you played it, you played it, you played it. Throw yourself through every open door. Count your blessings to find what you look for. Turn my sorrow into treasure gold.
gosh, I've got to stop and it's killing me. It's so fantastic. I'm thinking that the way she may be controlling this piece of equipment, this gear that's on her microphone, is maybe with a pedal, because she's able to actually flip it on and off, and you can hear how it's going back and forth. We'll deconstruct all of that. Really cool though, really interesting sounding. I just want to hear how this finishes, because this is fantastic and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Why do Filipino singers sing so well? What are you guys doing over there? It must be in the water. I know you've told me many times it's the karaoke, and you guys cut your teeth on it. You learn how to sing on a microphone from really tiny. But woo, that is fantastic. Oh my goodness. Okay. Interesting. The part is part of the synthesized sound.
Yes, you played it to the beat.
I think. What? Okay. I'm not even sure I understand what's happening, because the technology that she's using there, I just don't even know. I need help. Maybe you guys can help me. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but let's listen to this fabulous music a little bit more. I am so excited to listen to this again.
We could have had it. Rolling in the deep. You had my heart inside your head, and you played it, you played it, you played it.
So the description box on this video says she's using live vocal effects, and that really explains a lot. It's not a pre-recorded track she's singing to with her own voice. It's actually a program, a computer program, a synthesized program that takes your voice and actually puts a part to it. It's absolutely incredible how she uses this effect to create all of these different sounds and tones and timbres. It's really cool.
Wish 1075.
There's a fire all starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your ship bare.
What really strikes me about this performance is you are watching three consummate musicians making an incredible piece of art. I actually think this is the best cover of Rolling in the Deep I've ever heard.
See how
forget that there are only two instrumentalists because the guitarist is so capable. He is laying down such a nice groove. It is so full. And then you've got the drummer also just adding just the right amount. You can hear him pulling back, you know, on the verses and then really laying in to it a little more heavily on the choruses. But then you get to this jaw-droppingly amazing part right here.
Mga ginamay na malulupit ang mga propeta, pilit ko kinakasa. Dala ko ng mga kargada, papatunayan lang na di ka na makagalaw sa mga sinatan. Hindi mo na matatagalan ng mga babala, ito kasi malayo. Ha! Parang sakit at kumikirot, nilabalang kam katong galiman. Uy, kumukulubot, ngayon natindihan mo na ba? Malaking pagkakamali na ako pang binangga. Mga na mga talata, sa mga pinitawid ko na liriko. Di mo na makakayanan nito, pinabato ko ng mga salita para di ka na makakagalaw. Katakatakan na nito, kalakas sa pinakamalawit na kinakatakot na pinakarahas. We could have had it all.
Do you realize what an incredible musician KZ Tandingan is? This section really shows the way she just digs into the groove like nobody's business. And then you can see her kind of reach out her hand, and that's when they hit this swing feel. We're going to listen to this part again, and I want you to watch her give the sign, the signal to the guitar player and drummer, and how they change the feel, the time, and she just seamlessly goes into this swing kind of feel. They're in the pocket, and so is she.
Mga ginamay na malulupit ang mga propeta, pilit ko kinakasa. Dala ko ng mga kargada, papatunayan lang na di ka na makagalaw sa mga sinatan. Hindi mo na matatagalan ng mga babala, ito kasi malayo. Ha! Parang sakit at kumikirot, nilabalang kam katong galiman. Uy, kumukulubot, ngayon natindihan mo na ba? Malaking pagkakamali na ako pang binangga. Mga na mga talata, sa mga pinitawid ko na liriko. Di mo na makakayanan nito, pinabato ko ng mga salita para di ka na makakagalaw. Katakatakan na nito, kalakas sa pinakamalawit na kinakatakot na pinakarahas. We could have had it all.
That is just so much fun. They go from the rap feel to the swing feel and then back into the rap feel without missing a beat, literally, without missing a beat. It's so tasty. We have to listen to it one more time. And as you listen to it, I want you to just appreciate the back and forth that they're doing together into these different feels, from that rap feel that where they're just grooving really hard into the swing groove and then back into the more rap groove.
Mga ginamay na malulupit ang mga propeta, pilit ko kinakasa. Dala ko ng mga kargada, papatunayan lang na di ka na makagalaw sa mga sinatan. Hindi mo na matatagalan ng mga babala, ito kasi malayo. Ha! Parang sakit at kumikirot, nilabalang kam katong galiman. Uy, kumukulubot, ngayon natindihan mo na ba? Malaking pagkakamali na ako pang binangga. Mga na mga talata, sa mga pinitawid ko na liriko. Di mo na makakayanan nito, pinabato ko ng mga salita para di ka na makakagalaw. Katakatakan na nito, kalakas sa pinakamalawit na kinakatakot na pinakarahas. We could have had it all.
Then we get back into just singing the song, but KZ doesn't sing anything regular, right? She's totally got to put her own stamp on it. And I love that. She's making the song her own, a song we've all heard a million times, and she is just killing it with her ability to twist and turn and take you on this ride, and then also using this synthesized vocal treatment that she's able to do as well.
Rolling in the deep. Oh, you have my heart inside your head, and you played it. Throw yourself through every open door. Count your blessing to find what you look for.
Can we just talk about that for a second? That's another feel altogether. It's kind of this southern fried, almost country kind of a feel. And they are so seamless in how they are transitioning back and forth. This guitar player, he's a beast. He's a monster, an absolute incredible musician. Kudos to him, because in this one song you can see what he is made of. So we're going to listen to this transition one more time because it is so incredibly tight. It's so tasty, and you have to have some respect for these musicians when you hear them go from that pop rock groove into this southern fried, almost country sort of groove.
And you played it, you played it, you played it.
so hard to know where to stop because the musical goodness is just oozing from every pore of this incredible performance. I love this so much. I am going to listen to this about 5,000 more times. It's so complete and so entertaining, and so I just have so much respect for all of these three people. They're amazing, and KZ, who is at the center, the heart of all of this, she is such a consummate musician. I've said it already in this video, but it's worth repeating. She really is so immensely talented. Like this performance has been a multitude of performances, like it's more than one song. It's so multifaceted, there's so much happening, there's so much going on, and it is just a gem. I'm so grateful that you guys told me about this one. Thank you so much for continuing to point me back to KZ Tandingan. To the beat. Well, that's it for me today. Like if you liked it, subscribe, and don't forget to share with someone you know loves KZ Tandingan. You can ask me any question about your voice in the comments down below, on my blog at voicelove.co, on Instagram at the Voice Love Company, and now on wiseo.com. Get all those details in the description box below. Oh my gosh, these people are ridiculously talented, and again, music like this makes me just want to get into the practice room and work my butt off. That is what really good musicians should elicit in you as a musician, as a singer. It should make you want to be better. And that's what this has done for me today. I hope it's done that for you as well. Keep finding your voice. Keep making your sound in the world today. The world is waiting for what you and only you bring. And remember, you are loved. Bye-bye.